Okay. Yes. Welcome to the mathematics class. So we are discussing statistics chapter. So we have reached the last part of the statistics chapter. So we have finished mean, median and mode. Okay. So three measures of central tendency. How to find out mean using three methods we discussed in the last class: direct method, assumed mean method and step deviation method. Okay, so then median. So using the median which is equal to L plus n by 2 minus C of divided by of into H, median. Okay, so using that formula we can find out the median of the group data. Then mode formula is what is the mode formula, Akshay? X bar for mode. Mode is equal to mode is equal to. See, you all are not practicing the formulas, right? So what is the mode formula? Huh? F1, F0, F2, H. So what is the mode formula? Mode is equal to. You forgot. Akshay. Yes, Animesh. Let us ask the question for Animesh. 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 Animesh is not ready to speak. Yes, one more Anvit we can observe. Which Anvit? Anvit. Anvit. Hello, Anvit. Anvit. Yes, Anvit. Yes, Anvit. Okay. Which Anvit? I'm getting confusion.
Banvasi.
Banvasi Anvit. Okay. This Anvit. This is also your number only, Anvit.
Yes, Mataji.
Same number. Where is another Anvit? We don't know actually. Another Anvit. Ashwet. I will ask the question for Mahesha. Mahesha is ready to give the answer. Mahesh, can you tell me the mode formula, Mahesh? 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 Mode formula.
L plus F1 minus F divided by 2 F1 minus F minus F2 into H.
Very good, very good, very good. Okay. So, mode which is equal to same like median only, no? L plus, what happened actually? Huh? Why? Insect. Camera. Okay, camera covered. Okay, camera covered. Yes. What is that? Where one new member for our class actually. Very less in strength now. You are 42. So here one more member we have 43. But that is place is on the camera only. Okay. Okay. So now it is clear now? Yes. So mode which is equal to L plus F1 minus F0 divided by 2 F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. So using this formula, we can find out the mode. So can you, Mahesh, can you tell me median formula? Median?
L plus N by 2
Huh.
minus C divided by F into H.
Yes, very good, Mahesh. Median which is equal to L plus N by 2 minus CF divided by F into H. Okay. Then, so can you recall the mean concept also? Mean formula. Mean formula in direct method. Direct method mean formula, Mahesh. All the question for Mahesh only. Today's center of attraction is Mahesh. Yes, Mahesh, in the direct method, which formula you are going to use to find out the mean of group data?
X bar is equal to sigma Fi Xi divided by sigma Fi.
Very good. X bar which is equal to X bar in the sense mean which is equal to sigma Fi Xi divided by sigma Fi. Very good, Mahesh. Next, assumed mean method. In assumed mean method,
X bar is equals to A plus sigma Fi divided sigma Fi di divided by sigma Fi.
yes, very good. So mean which is equal to A plus sigma Fi di divided by sigma Fi. Very good, Mahesh. Next, last one, step deviation method. Step deviation method.
X bar is equals to A plus sigma Fi U I into H.
Sigma A plus sigma Fi ui divided by sigma Fi into H. Yes. So X bar which is equal to A plus H into sigma Fi ui divided by sigma Fi. So these are the formulas related to measure of central tendency. Don't forget the formula. Okay, you have to keep the formula always in your mind. So now let us move on to the last part of the statistics, that is the graphical representation of cumulative frequency. So, graphical representation of cumulative frequency. You all know the importance of graph, right? So, picture speaks better than words. You all know this sentence. Picture speaks better than words. So, if I give one paragraph about one story, okay, so then one picture, which one is better? So that from the picture we can easily understand, okay, easy way of understanding something in the picture. Okay, so better than the words, 100 words. Okay, so that's why picture speaks better than words. So we always like to see the pictures. So our eyes always want colorful pictures. So in ninth standard we learned the graphical representations, right? Graphical representation. So in that we discussed actually bar graph, we know pie chart, we know, then histogram, then frequency polygon. So we discussed this one. Okay, so now in this class, okay, in the 10th standard statistics, you are going to learn the graphical representation of cumulative frequency. So you all know the idea of cumulative frequency, right? So now, how to represent that cumulative frequency on the graph paper? Then what type of picture we'll get? What we call for that picture? So we have to learn that things in the class. Okay. So now, graphical representation. Today's topic is graphical representation of cumulative frequency distribution. So cumulative frequency, in the sense we can observe the two types of cumulative frequency, right? One is less than type, then another one is more than type. So when you get cumulative frequency, two types we can observe by adding the first frequency to the second, third. Okay, so then you will get the less than type cumulative frequency, then more than type cumulative frequency, in the sense from the total highest value you are going to subtract the frequencies, no? So that is the more than type cumulative frequency. So here we have to draw the less than type cumulative frequency graph, then more than type cumulative frequency graph. So what are the names of that less than type cumulative frequency graph and more than type cumulative frequency graph? We have to see today. Okay, yes, graphical representation of cumulative frequency. So you can observe the two types of graph. One is less than type graph, another one is more than type graph. Okay, so now here we have one problem here. Same to same median question I took actually. Already we discussed this problem in the median part. Okay. So here same problem I took for the graphical representation of cumulative frequency. Marks is given and number of students column is given. Marks 0 to 10, number of students 5, then 10 to 23, 20 to 30, number of students 4, 30 to 40, number of students 3, 40 to 50, number of students 3, then 50 to 60, number of students 4, 60 to 70, number of students 7, 70 to 80, number of students 9, 80 to 97, then 90 to 100, 8. Okay, so first let us learn the less than type. After the less than type graphical representation, we'll discuss more than type graphical representation. So then what is our first work actually? So now the class interval is given and frequency is given. You have to find out the less than type, okay, cumulative frequency. Now we have to prepare the table of less than type. All know how to prepare the less than type. Okay, in the last class actually we discussed how to convert that into less than type. Now let us concentrate on less than type conversion one more time. I want to revise actually. So in the beginning only we can write the complete table on the board. Actually that is not a big work actually, but I want to recall that less than type conversion one more time. So that's why we are discussing again, because that less than type conversion is very important for this graphical representation of cumulative frequency. Okay, now so we are going to write this marks one side, then we are writing cumulative frequency. I am going to take this as CF only, cumulative frequency. So now how to take this one less than type? For the less than type, we have to use the upper limits. Here, lower limits and upper limits. You can observe the lower limits and upper limits. So we'll start with the upper limits for the less than type. Okay. So first one is 10. Less than 10. First line is less than 10. Then second one is less than 20. Then third one is less than 30. Then less than 40, then less than 50, less than 60, then less than 70, less than 80, then less than 90, then less than 100. Okay, so this much we covered. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Less than 10, less than 20, less than 30, less than 40, less than 50, less than 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Now we have to write the cumulative frequency. So that day we discussed now how to prepare the less than type form. So if I distribute the answer sheet in your class, so if I ask how many students are in the less than 10, less than 10 in the sense how many students, total 0 to 10 class interval is 5. So less than 10 students are 5 members only, 5. Okay, first cumulative frequency is 5 only. Next, if I ask the question less than 20, how many of you got less than 20? Then what is your answer actually? For this 5 students also, which is added in the less than 20 group, no, less than 20 in the sense less than 10 also covered the students. So then what we have to do with this? 5 plus 3 we have to do. Okay. So what is the next cumulative frequency? So next cumulative frequency is 8. Less than 20 is 8. Next, less than 30. Less than 30 in the sense. Less than 30 in the sense this less than 20 students are also added in the less than 30 group now. Yes, now 20 to 30 total 4 members are there. For the 4 members, we have to take this 8 members count also, no? So then what is your answer? 12. So next is 12. Got the idea? Less than 30 total 12 students. Now, less than 40. Now the question is less than 40. So we have to take this less than 30 total 12 students also. With this, we have to take the 3 members of this 30 to 40 group. 12 plus 3 is 15. Is that clear? 12 plus 3 is 15. Now, less than 50. We have to take this 15 students also for the less than 50 group. Okay. Then 15 plus here 3. 15 plus 3 is 18. Got the idea how to prepare less than 10 cumulative frequency distribution? Then less than 60. For the less than 60, we have to add this 18 members also. 18 plus 4. 18 plus 4 is 22. Then less than 70. Less than 70, for that we have to take this 22 with this 7 members. That is 29. Then less than 80. So 29 plus 9. What is the answer for this? 29 plus 9. 38. Okay. Next, less than 90. 38 plus 7. 38 plus 7 is 45. Then 45 plus 8. 45 plus 8 is 53. This is the less than type conversion. Got the idea of this one, student? How to convert the less than type? Okay. So less than type just by adding the frequencies. Okay. Less than 100 in the sense all are standing in the class now. Or all you have to raise your hands now because all You have got the less than 100 marks only, because 100 marks examination in the sense all will be in the less than 100 group. This is the conversion of less than type cumulative frequency. Now we have to draw the graph of this one. How to take the graph for this one? Okay, so we have to take one vertical line and one horizontal line like this. So we'll start with 0. Then what we have to take in the horizontal line and vertical line? Actually, so in the horizontal line, we have to take the upper limits. Okay, in the horizontal line, we have to take the upper limits. We have to take upper limits. Then what we have to take in the vertical line? So we have to take cumulative frequency. So we are drawing the graph of cumulative frequency only now. Yes, cumulative frequency we have to take. So in the horizontal line, we have to take the upper limits because this is the less than type. Okay, so we are drawing the less than type graph. That's why we have to take the upper limits here in the horizontal line, and we have to take cumulative frequency in the vertical line. So okay, same to same coordinate geometry chapter, only positive axis we need. That's why we are taking one horizontal line and one vertical line. Now what we have to do? Upper limits. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Anyhow, we have started with 0. Let us take one unit. Okay. So that is any unit you can take. 2 centimeter as 1 unit you can take. Okay. So that is your wish. 10. Next 20. So we are maintaining the same scale. Okay. So here difference is 10. Difference is 10. Here 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, then 100. Okay, so here we maintain one scale that 1 centimeter is equal to 10 units. So we are taking here 10 units. Is that clear? Okay, so 10, 20, 30, 40. So we are maintaining the same gap, 10 units gap. Is that clear? So this is about the horizontal axis. Now vertical axis we have to take. So vertical cumulative frequency. So we are observing the cumulative frequency in the form of 5, 8, 12, 15, 18, 22, 29, 38, 45, 53. Up to 53 is there. Which scale is suitable for this? Which scale will take? Which scale is suitable for this? 1, 2, 3 we cannot take. 1, 2, 3. If you take 1, 2, 3, this board is not sufficient for me. So then, which scale is suitable for this? Tell me fast. You have to speak, no? Which scale we have to take? These all things you all know. 5, 5, 10, 15, okay. So there is 1 minute, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Okay. So then can you take 5, 10 or you can take 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. That is also okay, no? That is better, no, actually. If you take 10, 20, 30 only, it is better because each line represents one unit. 0, 1, 2, 3. It is easy to count now. If you take 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, it is easy. Yes, it is easy. 10, 20 ತಗೋಬಿಟ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಈಸಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 8 ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 18 ಬರ್ತದೆ ಹೀಗೆಲ್ಲ ಬಂದಾಗ 10, 20 ತಗೋಬಿಟ್ರೆ one ಲೈನ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಆಗೋದ್ರಿಂದ so we are going to take 10, 20 only. So we are maintaining the same scale, but there is no restriction that horizontal line and vertical line we have to maintain the same scale. Okay, so there is no restriction. You can take the different horizontal scale and different vertical scale. But here for the easy purpose, we are taking again 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Is that clear, students? So we are taking for the easy purpose. You can take any scale. That is your wish. Okay. So we are taking 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Same scale only. Okay. So for the cumulative frequency. Now we have to start. Okay. So first 10. So which value we have to take here? For 10, which value we have to take? See here. For 10, which value we have to take? In the 10th place, which value we have to take? So now we have to mark 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So now here we have less than 10. Less than 10 in the sense here the cumulative frequency is 5. So in the 10 place we have to mark the cumulative frequency 5. Where is 5? Actually here in the middle line. So if you are having graph paper, then you can observe the problem properly. So here in the middle, okay, 5. So just put one dot like this, just a dot. Okay, then less than 20, range is 8. Next in the 20, range is 8, little bit here, 8. So here we are not having actually graph sheet. So that's why we are taking the approximate place. Okay, so next in 30, 12. Less than 30 is 12. 30, 12 in the sense after 10, 2 lines. 12. Here marking 12. Okay, next less than 40, 15. Less than 40, 15 in the sense in between 10 and 20, 15. So 15. Next less than 50 is 18. Less than 50 is 18 in the sense here. Okay, 18. Next less than 60, 22. Less than 60, 22 here. Okay, less than 70, 29. Less than 70, 29. Okay. Next, less than 80, 38. 38 is here. Okay, 38. Less than 90, 45. Less than 90, 45. In between 40 and 50. Less than 100, 53. 53 here. 50. So here we have to mark one more 60. Okay. So 53 is here. Around here. Okay, approximate. Got the idea how to locate the? Okay, so now we got the idea now. So how to locate the points? Okay, now what we have to do? Smoothly. Okay, by smooth way we have to join, not using the scale. So we have to join all the points. Okay, so just to join the points like this. Here we don't want any straight line. Okay, this is a arc shape. Actually, curve. Here we are getting curve. Yes. Are you observing the curve here? Actually, this is the less than type curve. We call this as less than type curve. Less than type curve. We also call this as less than type cumulative frequency curve. Okay, so we can call this curve as less than type cumulative frequency curve. Or the name of this one is, okay, what is this actually? How can you pronounce this one? Ogive. How can you pronounce this one? So we have to pronounce this one in the form of ogive. Okay, we have to pronounce this one in the form of ogive. This curve is called as ogive. Draw ogive of less than type. Draw ogive of more than type. This is the way of asking the question, students. Okay, ogive type, ogive, draw less than ogive, draw more than ogive. Okay, ogive. Ogive, we have to pronounce this in the form of ogive. It is derived from the word ogi. Okay, so this is derived from the word ogi. Ogi in the sense, actually this is a shape. Convex to, it flows from the convex to concave shape. Okay, like S shape curve. This is called as S shape curve. So the information is given in your textbook. The term ogive is pronounced as ogive and is derived from the word ogi. An ogi is a shape consisting of a concave arc flowing into a convex arc. Concave arc is flowing into a convex arc, so forming an S-shaped curve. S-shaped curve with vertical ends. S-shaped curve with vertical ends. In architecture, the ogi shape is one of the characteristics of the 14th and 15th century Gothic styles. In the 14th and 15th century, in the architecture field, actually they are using this ogi. Okay, ogi, but we are pronouncing this as ogive. Okay, S-shaped curve. This is just an S-shaped curve, not complete like this S-shaped curve. Smooth, okay, S-shaped curve. It is like S-shaped curve. We call this as ogive. This is an ogive of a less than type. Is that clear, students, how to draw the ogive of the less than type? Okay, so this is the way of drawing the less than type ogive. So we have to take the upper limits for the less than type and cumulative frequency in the vertical line. Just we have to mark the points. The coordinate geometry concept is there now. How to marking the points actually? So this 10 and 5 are at like the first coordinates 10, 5. Then 20, 8, then 30, 12. So just by that method only, just locate all the points on the graph paper. Okay, so but for the ogive, so we are drawing this ogive in the normal answer sheets only. Okay, in the normal answer sheets only, we are drawing this one. Is that clear? This is a smooth curve, smooth curve. Okay, just we have to join all the points smoothly. Okay, so then you will get ogive. Is that clear, students? So this is about the ogive of the less than type. Now, before going to start more than type ogive, more than type also same to same. More than type also same to same, but here you will get different cumulative frequency. That's it. So now you just observe the less than type curve. Less than type curve is like this now increasing, but you will get more than type curve in the decreasing form. Okay, so like this you will get more than type. Before going to start more than type ogive construction, so I want to tell one thing, that is median concept. We can find out the median of this group data with the help of this ogive. Okay, how can we find out the median of this data? So I think everyone is having the same problem in your book, no? So just to see that question actually. So median is actually for that problem, median is 66.4. So from the calculation with the formula, we got the median 66.4. Now using this graph, we have to get the median. How to find out the median? So first step is we have to do n by 2. N by 2 you all know, no? N is total number of frequency, that is 53. So 53 divided by 2. What is the answer for 53 divided by 2? 26. Yes, 26.5. Now you have to search that 26.5 in cumulative frequency. So where is the 26.5, students? So 20 is here. Exactly 25 is in the middle. The next line is 26. And 26 and 27 in between you will get, okay, 26.5. No? From that line, you have to draw a line parallel to this horizontal line like this. So you have to draw like this, one line. From 26.5, you have to start one line that is parallel to this horizontal line. Okay, draw. Yes, when it touches ogive. So ogive touch ಮಾಡಿದ್ಕೂಡಲೇ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ ನೀವು ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ogive ಟಚ್ ಆಗೋ ತನಕ 26.5 ಇಂದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಲೈನ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಟಚ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೋ ಆ ಲೈನ್ ಇಂದ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಇಳಿಲಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಎಸ್, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಡೌನ್. ಎಸ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಹಾರಿಜಾಂಟಲ್ ಲೈನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಇಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, that point gives the median of the group data. So now you can observe in between 60 and 70. What is our actually median? 66.4. No, here also around it is 66.4 only. We are using board, that's why we are not getting exact value. If you used accurate scale and okay, in that correct units you can count, exactly you will get 66.4 only. Got the idea of this one? How to get median with the help of ogive. Okay, for the less than type. For more than type also same to same topic only. See here, so n by 2 you have to do, n by 2 is 26.5. Then in the cumulative frequency 26.5 you have to start one line. Okay, that is parallel to actually horizontal line. So when the line which touches the ogive, then from that line you have to move downwards for the horizontal axis. then that point which touch the horizontal axis in one accurate point, that accurate point which gives the median of the grouped data. Is that clear, students? Here you can observe actually 66.54 only. If we use the graph paper, no, accurate answer you will get 66.4. Okay, but in the examination, so for this ogive graph sheets will not provide. So you have to draw the ogive in normal answer sheet only. So you have to use the proper scale for that. That's it. Is that clear? So proper scale you have to use for that. This is about the less than type ogive. Is that clear, students? How to find out the median using the ogive? Ogive, less than type ogive. Now same concept we have to apply to get the more than type ogive. Now I got the meeting warning. So what we have to do is, so now we have to end this meeting and we have to join with the same link. Okay. So we have to discuss more than type ogive also. Now let us discuss more than type ogive also. So now we are going to end this meeting. Join with the same link first.